Squatter brings 500K lawsuit against the owner for the property she squatted at.
All right. You may remember this epic landlord versus squatter battle in Washington, D.C. that 7 News exclusively reported on last year. A woman, Shadija Romero, booked an Airbnb owned by Roshan Douglas. Now, Romero paid 30 days in advance, then asked to extend her stay, stopped paying, and wouldn't leave for months. Well, finally, in December, a judge ruled the homeowner could kick her out, which she did, and our cameras were there rolling. But now, as Felicia Ashley reports only on 7 News, the former squatter is suing the homeowner for $500,000, claiming designer items that she had in the house are gone.
Before the hearing even started, the judge dismissed 2 of the former squatters' 3 claims. The homeowner, Roshan Douglas, told me that she does plan to file a dismissal for that 3rd claim, the claim that some of the squatters' personal property was either damaged or went missing. Take a look at this 7-page list of mostly designer items that Romero claims were lost or damaged when she got the boot. Did you get a moment to look at that list?
I did look at that list, and I did not see any of those things in that property.
Here's a look. Romero claims she had 2 pairs of Meta glasses, sunglasses from Louis Vuitton, Gucci.
Hold on. I saw part of this list. You had 2 pairs of Meta glasses. Let's break this shit down. Because you got to realize when you put a renter out of your house, when you put a squatter out your house, they're always going to say they had some stuff in there that was left over, and they're going to accuse you of being the person that stole it. And I'm looking at this. If you had $500K worth of shit in that house, why didn't you have the $500K to pay the owner to stay longer? You used the $500K worth of stuff, money, to buy stuff, and yeah. Use a clown.
Oh no.
Yeah, use a clown. Use a clown. You can't believe that the judge believes this shit. You can't even believe this. You can't even pay your monthly, weekly, daily rate to rent this as an Airbnb. You can't even turn this into a into a rental and say, listen, I will pay you rent for the next 6 months until I find a place. How the hell we gonna believe that you got Meta glasses? 2 pairs.
Prada, Chanel, and Versace. High-end
Prada, Chanel, and Versace glasses. Yeah, okay.
designer earrings, a white Chanel, denim Chanel, and 3 mini Chanels with no explanation of what type of item she's referencing. Hermes scarves,
The buffoonery keeps rolling.
designer bags, the list goes on for 6 more pages. Basically, Romero is claiming when the Douglases put her out, her items were damaged or taken. But after the December hearing, 7 News was there as Romero got in a car. Then she walked around Judiciary Square a bit. Then she got back in the car and posted these videos on her social media page for her followers.
It is what it is at this point. I don't really care.
This is Ring camera video from the Airbnb's property around 8 p.m.
Where should he go?
when Romero and the people with her arrived.
Y'all scared? Open the door.
See, this is the hood shit that I be talking about. This is it. And don't say, Leon, you pushing people down in the hood. You're being mean to the hood. Listen, 50% of the time spent in the hood, the other 50% spent out of the hood. But I grew around hood shit. Grew up around it. This is it. This is the lack of accountability for what you do wrong that you just want to circumvent and just want to get away. We know that she didn't have $500K worth of stuff, but they pimp and play the system, and squatters do it all the time. How about the guy that was squatting in a house that was a $2 million piece of property in VA? $2 million squatting. We have squatters scattered throughout Atlanta, scattered throughout the metro Atlanta area. And the thing about the South that makes it different from DC is in the South, we don't put up with this shit.
Oh no.
Look, see, I've been away for about a week, so what do you expect? Wednesday, my last show. I didn't do my last stream until Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've been off. So you're gonna get this from me because in a deceived mind, they believe that you believe this, that the judge will believe this. They spend the money to file this paperwork, and everybody's supposed to believe you lost all these items and you're the distressed person. And because they pimp the system, which happens all the time, when we say this judicial system is unfair, people screaming all the time. Yeah, there's no fairness in the judicial system, no fairness in the law, fairness in law. So this is how we know that it's not fair. Because in the South, when you deal with renters as the landlord, a lot of the laws are written towards the landlord to give the landlord advantage, not the renter. And I always thought that was lopsided, but then I understood. You got an asset, your asset normally it's paying money to the local school and paying for teachers, paying for books. It's part of that whole engine. The municipality should be protecting your rights. You're contributing to society. You're contributing to the betterment of the public school systems that your kids are in. Why do we sit back now and have to deal with some of the craziness? And to be all fair, you've got crazy landlords that are out there too. I don't want any renters. If you're a renter, listen to this. I'm not saying that all landlords are right. But what I am saying is when you have clowns like this that do this type of stuff, it makes it bad, just look bad for everyone. Because when a landlord evaluates your application, they're going to look at it. This is what I look at. This is what I've looked at. I don't own any property no more right now. Everything's been sold. I got reasons behind it. Trust me. And we're going to talk some more about that. Matter of fact, we are going to talk some more about that. When the landlord shows up and when you show up and you give them the application, we're looking at your history, looking at your rental history. Now, do you think that she's going to be able to rent anywhere? She's not going to be able to rent anywhere. Who in their right mind would rent a house to her right now? I mean, unless she goes under a fake fraudulent name and someone else. But who? And this is the shit when people think they can just get off, get around. They just do whatever they want and just get away with it. That's it. Now she's trying to cover and save face by bringing a $500K lawsuit. We know you ain't got $500K. If you had the $500K, if she had it, she would have paid her rent.
When she came to get her stuff around 8 p.m., did she take everything with her?
No, she looked like she picked through it and took what she wanted to take. And when we came back the next day, we ended up cleaning up the rest of it, and she never came back.
Romero made it clear she is not letting this go. She's already filed a motion for the court to reconsider the claims the judge already dismissed. And for their part, for the Douglases, this was such a horrible experience that they sold their former Airbnb property this week. For now, reporting from Northeast DC, Felicia Ash.
Yeah, how could they even keep it? They can't keep it. They keep it for who? She might pop up there with somebody else that rents the place and say, I'm going to tell you about the person who owns this. Remember this? She can't keep it. It's been on the news. It's been publicized. It's national news. We know where that address is, and we knew who used to own it. We knew who used to rent it also. Clown. Just clown. Clown business. About some clown business. But we're living in a time where it's just clown business right about now. Everything's clownish.